So it's good, fam. Welcome back to Relationship Wise. This is episode what? Episode 9?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. How y'all doing? I'm Terrell, and this is
Tasia.
right. So this week we talking about desires and needs in a relationship, right? Desires and needs of how human beings really need to feel needed, desired, etc. But before we get started, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel and click the notification bell. Leave a 5-star review on all the audio platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon. All right. And I have a question. All right. Do y'all want to have better relationships? Because we're here to help y'all with just that. Like, if y'all need us, man, do us a favor. Drop us a DM on Instagram. Right. I'm gonna make sure I'll link something to our Instagram in the profile at the start of this video, so y'all can follow us on Instagram. Ask us any questions about y'all family dilemmas, any of your coworkers who getting on your nerves, any practical relationship advice. We really just here to help y'all. So DM us on Instagram. You know, we want to build a community. We want y'all to be part of it. So yeah. So as I said, this week we talking about desires and needs in relationships, right? Mm-hmm. So apparently there's 6 types of desires, babe. 6 types of desires for a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So there's certainty, variety, love, expansion, and contribution, right? So certainty, this can be easily called the survival need. It is the most primary human need. This need represents our need to be certain that we can avoid pain and gain pleasure. It is the need for safety, stability, comfort, and limited resources that we can rely on. All right. Variety. This is the need for change, challenge, excitement, and stimulus. Some could argue it's a paradox. It's a paradoxical need for certainty, in that it implies that we need a certain amount of uncertainty in order to be happy with our life. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Did I get number 3? Hold on. Let me get number 3 too. Hold up. The next one is significance, right? Significance. Wait, I cut that one out. Anyway, we'll go on to 4. Baby, you can do number 4 while I find number 3.
4, love. This is the need for connection with others. Mm-hmm. It is the need for a sense of being a part of something. It is the need for a sense of belonging, oneness, the need to be loved as well as to love others. Mm-hmm. Or need for intimacy falls under this. Our need for intimacy falls under this category.
Right.
5, expansion. Mm-hmm. This is the need to grow and develop, find fulfillment, self-actualize.
Yeah, self-actualize. Yeah, that's it.
And contribution. Mm-hmm. This is the need to contribute to that. This is the need to contribute to that which is beyond you. Mm-hmm. They need to give and provide something of value outwards towards other people, the world, and the universe at large.
Right. And the third one I forgot to mention, guys, is significance, right? Significance, this is the need for purpose, importance, and meaning. It is the need to be special and worthy of attention. Often this is called the need for self-esteem. All right. That's one thing I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting because, you know, I know we always kind of figure like people have their own desires, their own needs and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I never really think of it in like the scientific ways of like thinking about it. So out of all these, babe, which one of these sticks out to you the most?
Variety.
Okay, variety. I figure, you know, it's so funny. Mm-hmm. I knew you was gonna pick that because I'm like, you like to spice shit up. You don't like shit to be the same all the time. You wanna, you know, you rather go with the flow than have the regular routine, rigid, da 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 da.
Definitely a go with the flow type of person. Like I was just thinking about that because I read this before we started.
Yeah.
And the way you did the intro and like you reading off your phone, like I read what you was gonna read, but I was like, knowing me, I probably just winged it. Mm-hmm. Put my own finesse on it instead of like reading it verbatim.
Yeah.
Like that's just who I am. I'm not gonna be doing all of that. I'm definitely just a go with the flow type of person.
You're not like super structured and super rigid like I can be.
I mean, I'm structured when it comes to like organization
Yeah.
and stuff like that, keeping stuff organized
Yeah.
and doing things one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, we finna go with the flow.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. I mean, and it's funny because I think I'm more of the certainty, clearly.
Oh wait, and another thing why I chose Verity
Mhm.
is because it says the need for change and excitement. I also are we going to the other one first? Or
No, we gonna start with the first batch of questions and then keep
okay,
going.
so very for the need for change because I want to move so bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, like you were saying, like, see how like I read off of it. The reason why I'm like that is because until I get comfortable with something, I gotta know I have it. I gotta have I have to have a level of certainty when I'm reading something or when I'm trying something new. Because like if I just try to wing it, I'm be like, damn, I forgot something. Damn, I forgot this. Damn, I forgot that. So it's easier for me to even stumble over my words as I'm reading because at least I know I have something to go back to, right? Once I get used to it, then I could vary it. Like I got to get comfortable with something and then vary it. I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just wing it all the time because winging it to me sometimes can feel like I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck is coming next, and I just feel lost. So yeah, that's how I look at it. But yeah, so that's why I think that's the one that sticks out to me the most, right? So which one sticks out to you the least?
The least.
Yeah. Let me see if I
Um,
could put. Go ahead. I'm listening.
let me see. I would say a part of me wants to say contribution.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but wait, you missed one. So what was
Yes,
the other one?
significance. I'm putting it in there now. Hold on, real quick. So significance, right?
Were you putting it at the bottom?
No, I'm putting it at number 3. I'm putting it at the spot where it's supposed to be. Let's see. Okay, I put it in there. Significance.
Oh, I see it.
All right.
Significance, the need for purpose.
Importance and meaning.
It's a need to be special.
Mm-hmm.
Attention. Nah. Careless. Um
Sorry, go ahead.
what?
I can care less. My bad. My bad, audio listeners. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just said it was the need to feel special and worthy of attention. It's like I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what nobody think. So
So, and which one is that? That's
that's the
contribution.
no, that was the significance. That's why I was like,
Okay.
nah, I don't care.
Okay.
So what's the least? Then a part of me wants to, like, so let me go back to so part of me wants to say the to contribute,
Mm-hmm.
but then a part of me doesn't want to say that because I also, my business is like contributing to
Yeah,
other
to
people, so I
society
can't
and yeah,
really
making
say that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe certainty. I ain't
Okay.
gotta be 100% sure.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, you stop drinking.
You said what?
I said, what did you stop drinking?
Why? What's wrong with me
Making all
drinking?
this noise with this top.
Girl, I feel like get about man.
I mean,
Anyway. Look
should
at you
I
talking
really
about.
cup?
I'm a drink my drink how I want to drink it, goddamn. In the glass container that your ass bought for us for meal prep. Anyway. So
Certainty.
certainty for you is the least. Okay. I think, this is a good question. Which one sticks out or is the least important? The
Not least
purpose.
important.
But it's the same thing. That's what I meant to ask. Like, which one sticks out the least? Which one touches you the least? And I think for me,
I'm about to say I ain't gonna say least important.
okay.
That's a bit of stretch of a word. Least
Okay.
important.
My bad semantics. Okay. Which one sticks out the least? Is this might sound bad,
Mm-hmm.
but I might say I'm gonna say love. outside of like friendship
Mhm.
and marriage, right? And to be clear, love is the need for connection with others. It is the need for a sense of being a part of something. It is the need for a sense of belonging, oneness, and need to be loved as well as to love
Mhm.
others.
I was gonna say that, but I feel like the whole past couple episodes,
Mhm.
depending on how some other people look at it, they could be
Yeah.
like, "Dang, she really don't care about nothing."
Yeah.
So if I say love, give the least, I'm like, I mean, it's kind of true. Like I sometimes I feel for the connections of others, but not like
Mhm.
random people, like
Mhm.
friends, husband,
Mhm.
family, whatever.
So
But
wait, the people you just named, what do you feel for them? You do feel love for them?
yeah, I'm saying I
Okay.
do feel love for
Okay.
them, but not. I feel like this is more like a
General broad scope.
yeah
Yeah.
general broad scope.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I care to be a part of something? Not really.
Yeah,
I can.
it's weird. Like one of the things that I don't like really with this new pop culture wave is the idea of acceptance. I get the concept of belonging because we all want to belong to something. That's
Mhm.
fair. But I don't overindulge on being accepted by other people.
I mean, I feel like this is more. I mean, let me see. I feel like the people who will resonate with this more love is if people who have failed family relationships or
Mm-hmm.
failed friendships,
Yeah.
failed love relationships, or um more, and sometimes it could be adults too,
Mm-hmm.
because they probably still in that process of healing or trying to figure out their own stuff.
Yeah.
But also a lot of kids may have this whole love situation,
That's true.
especially if you come from a two-parent household, or if you
Mm-hmm.
don't,
Yeah.
or you don't have your parents, you've been raised by your grandparents,
Right.
so you got this, you searching for love in the wrong places and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like that'll come in. But if
Yeah.
nowadays, if you more secure in yourself, and
Mm-hmm. You got love in
yeah,
all the right places. I
I
think.
feel like maybe me, I would have felt like that years ago with the
Mm-hmm.
love thing. But
Mm-hmm.
now I kind of like forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on.
That's hilarious. Okay, cool. Um, which one do we have most in our relationship? What do you think that we have the most? Do you think we have certainty, variety, significance, love, expansion, or
It's a
contribution?
combination of things.
Okay. What do you think we have then? What
So we
combination?
have variety because
Mhm.
when I say need for change, like me and you, we love to try different stuff.
Yeah.
We love to travel different
Yes, we
places.
do.
Anything to do something different. We trying to
Mhm.
figure it out what to do. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
probably after the end of this podcast, we're gonna like what we finna do type of thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. Facts.
um I would say we have the love, the
Mhm.
connection
Yeah.
there, and I would say expansion, the need to
Expansion.
grow, because we always trying to think of something else we can do to either make our monies grow or
Yeah.
like what's gonna progress us in the future
Yeah, yeah,
type of
yeah.
thing.
That's true.
So I think
So variety and expansion.
variety, no, variety, love, and expansion.
Okay, okay, okay.
And well, I don't say as a couple we have the contribution, maybe
Mhm.
more so you than
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I mean, but technically this might be part of the contribution. Literally that's
Oh yeah,
podcasting,
true.
right?
Because we did just ask for y'all for advice, or ask y'all to send in questions so we
Mhm.
can help you. So
Right. But not just that, but even just making a podcast with the intent. Well, maybe and like you said, it's me.
Mhm,
The part of the reason why I created this podcast is so that we can help change the narrative around relationships. Like I feel like relationships have gotten so trash in the last like
mhm.
decade and the last 5 years, you know.
Yeah, but we always
So
wanted to start the podcast, like
mhm,
since we was living with our parents. Like we even
mhm,
had a whole different name for it, but
mhm,
and
mhm.
then we changed
Yeah,
it
yeah,
when we finally took it seriously. We changed it.
yeah, 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 exactly. So I mean, yeah. And part of the reason why I do what I do is to try to give back and create stuff for people,
Hmm.
you know. But yeah, I agree. Um I think I know we got contribution now.
Hmm.
Love. Um, we definitely got variety, and I think maybe I'm pretty sure certainty. I guess. Well, it feels like to me certainty. But, yeah, I would agree.
Certainty in what degree?
So,
Because I feel like you're thinking something else outside of what this is saying, and I
uh
want to know what that is.
huh. Like I guess in a sense, I feel like our relationship gives me a sense of safety. I guess I don't know if that makes sense, but it
Okay.
does. And stability, right? Like in
Mhm.
comfort. Like I know who I have in a partner.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, and the person I can rely on. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Because I thought you was like saying it just for the word certainty, like
yeah.
you certain about this relationship,
Mhm.
not per se using the
The
meaning.
actual
Yeah.
definition, yeah.
Okay.
hmm Um, and which one do you think we need more of?
Um,
I know my answer.
I know because I see it. You wrote it in here.
No, no, that's not the answer I was gonna give.
This one?
No,
Oh, so what you wrote it for?
girl, don't worry about me. What's your answer?
what was the question? What do we need? What do
Uh,
we need
yeah,
more
what do you
of?
think we need more of?
Variety.
Okay, I agree. I agree. I think personally, funny enough, I think we need more expansion as a couple.
What do you mean?
I feel like we got to figure out what will make us feel more fulfilled, both as a couple. I guess because sometimes I feel like because some of our interests can be so different, it'd be like,
Mhm.
like I want to find things that are like that build us as a unit too. Besides something like podcasting or like just our love of traveling, like I want to start doing like team projects and things that actually just build our bond, if that makes sense, towards specific goals, towards us feeling like, oh yeah, a
All right.
team.
So can you give an example?
um let's see, I feel like when couples start to do things together, such as build things together,
Mhm.
like literal physically building things together, like I feel like this is gonna happen when we own our first home. I feel like we're gonna be the people who like do and create different projects. Like we gonna put stuff up on the wall and we might create our own types of doors or our own types of furniture, or I want to learn how to install like barn doors and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
then like, or we're gonna recreate and reconstruct the closet, and we're gonna do that together because you're not gonna let me do that by myself. You know what I
That'll
mean?
be
So
interesting
to me,
because
when we do that, I feel like it's gonna give us a sense of expansion, because expansion means um finding fulfillment and self-actualizing. Meaning, when you put your love or you put your energy into a group project as a couple, y'all bond becomes a little different. It becomes a little tighter. It becomes a little bit more like, damn, we really built that shit together.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do that.
Yeah, that's
Only
and
because I say that because I like to do stuff on my own,
mm-hmm,
and like I've fixed stuff, do it
mm-hmm,
like by myself,
yeah,
and then sometimes I be trying to let you do your stuff by yourself just because you want to do it, or like boom, you building the thing, but it's like, all right, come on, let's. I got very much a takeover spirit, like
mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
yeah.
And that's the thing where, because we're a couple, it's like I understand that you do have that takeover spirit, and that you want things done in the way in which you see it should be done. But it's like once we learn that as a team, like you don't gotta like watch over what I do, or you don't. But I'm saying, like, I know you feel the need to, right? But you don't have to. To me, that'll help build our bond. Hey, babe, I know you got a power kink, but hey, look.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Do you think it's me that's the problem, or do you feel like it's
I
just the way you are, or both?
no, I feel like it's how to do. I feel it's a little bit both
Yeah.
because with me, I'm very I don't want to say anal, but like I have to read stuff, and like I said in the beginning, I go step by step by step. You do that too,
Mhm.
but it's sometimes you can get a bit careless with it and not paying 100% of attention to something,
To detail.
to detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, uh, just stop what you're doing. Just please,
Yeah.
like that's not what it said.
Hmm. I got you.
And
Okay.
that's a and because I'm also not the person to, which is part of why I didn't go into the teaching profession.
Yeah.
I don't like to teach nobody, and because I know that I just like to show somebody how to do it. I
Mhm.
show somebody by me doing it,
Yeah.
not letting them do it and then be like, nah, and I'm be like, no, you watch me do it
Yeah.
and learn like that.
Hmm.
That's why. That's why I was like, nah, I can't teach.
Yeah. And I'm laughing because y'all, as a teacher, I'm a teacher.
Mhm,
Um, what you call it? There's a three-part process to teaching. It's
mhm,
a I do, we do, you do.
mhm,
Let me say it slower. It's a I do, we do, you do.
mhm.
And it's funny because what you just said is you skip the middle step, which is the most important step.
The
That's
we
what
do.
the we do part. Like,
Yeah.
and because you don't have that we do
Mhm.
part down,
Uh-huh.
funny enough, in education, that's where most people get lost.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Well,
it's
at
just funny.
least I learned. Or
Mhm.
not learn, at least I knew. And
Yeah,
that
you
wasn't
figured
for me.
yourself out. Yeah.
I ain't go ahead and apply and get studied and
Hmm.
certified, and then these
Yeah.
kids out here failing.
But you would have had to learn it through the process because that is the process. Like if you would have
Maybe
stuck
that
with
would
it,
have taught me that.
they would have had to because you.
Because like the point that you're trying to make about us building and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, see, I got a couple projects now for
Hmm.
this apartment
Yeah.
that I'm working on that I'm about to do by myself.
Yeah.
Like the whole painting and stuff. I ain't have no intentions of including you.
Hmm.
It was just something that I was gonna do.
Yeah.
And I get enjoyment. And because I think sometimes I enjoy my solitude and
Hmm.
like not having to communicate and have to be talking back and forth with somebody.
Hmm.
If I could just sit in one place, like I could
Yeah.
sit in this whole apartment for a whole day, no phone. Well, not no phone, but like no TV on, no sound,
Hmm.
just scroll on my phone with no sound
Yeah.
and be highly okay.
Hmm.
Like I will be 100% okay.
FYI, she's very much an introvert. So yeah. Hmm.
I just don't like to be bothered.
No, no, there's nothing wrong with being an introvert.
Mhm.
I'm literally saying like,
I have my extrovert moments
of
nowadays.
course, of course.
Mhm.
Everybody technically is an ambivert, both an introvert and extrovert. We just all lean towards one side. But yeah, like you do enjoy your solitude, so
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
enjoy
Nothing wrong
my
with that.
peace.
Exactly,
Yes.
nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying like, listen.
Yeah, but just so you're saying that maybe we can hold off on that till we actually get a house, because
Oh yeah, that's no. Well, I'm finna start now, girl. I do too much. What you think I'm finna? I was finna ask to try to do? Nah,
you mean like
no.
the inspection and stuff.
No, I know. I'm gonna wait till we get a house. I deliberately do things slow now because 2 jobs, podcast, trying to work out. I got too much on my fucking plate. So if you want to go ahead and build, boo boo, go ahead and do it.
It's a big difference, but okay. Mhm.
You beg to differ. What?
That you can't do nothing because you say you got too much on your plate.
I can't do. I mean, I could do more, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not trying to do more purposely, or maybe subconsciously. I don't want to do more because I'm like, if I do, I'm gonna burn myself out. So,
Welcome to the club.
girl, please.
Welcome to the club. You heard me.
Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about the healthy and unhealthy sides to all of the different needs and desires of human beings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for certainty, the healthy aspect of certainty is creating healthy routines, developing belief systems that serve us, choosing partners that enhance our feeling of security, and developing consistency, right? The unhealthy side can be becoming obsessive compulsive, demanding that other people to provide for us or provide it for us when they don't want to. What? That don't make sense.
Demanding that other people to provide it for us when they don't want to. So you want other people to demand a certainty
Certainty.
to you,
Got you.
and they don't want to,
I'm like, huh?
aka me.
Mm. That's hilarious, right?
Cause cause I'm going based off your next comment that you put there
Yeah.
about this, and I'm like, yeah.
So yeah. So my next comment, y'all, is I think I have a fear of uncertainty. I like to know the why behind everything. Sometimes maybe too much, right? Like so.
Yeah.
So for me, like, and it's not even with you. Like you, I get right. It's not you. It's
No, I'm
the
not saying like the uncertainty of me. I mean
mm,
like the uncertainty of other things in life. So maybe you would want to know something,
mm,
and then you may ask me to do something. Like for example, if you want to
mm,
know, you be in your head and thinking about something,
mm,
whatever it may be, and then you be like, "Babe, Google this for me." Or you may ask me, "What does
mm.
that mean?" Or we having a conversation, you'll be
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
"But why? Why, sir?" It is what it is. Like, take it for what it is.
I'm trying to find the what and the it that it is, fam.
Yeah.
So and that's my thing. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a level of that's not good at all because when you always try to figure out the why of something, it seems like the more you know, the more dark life can be. Like when you understand the why behind certain things, you like, oh dang, I thought I wanted to know that, but I ain't want to know that.
Yeah, or
Like,
like whenever I try to cook with certain things, oh, you're not supposed to have that. It's for this. Oh no, but can you hush?
okay.
That's too damn much.
Yeah, I do. I do know too
Exactly.
damn much. Yes, that's very
Like,
true.
god dang, you gotta
Yeah,
ruin everything when
I,
it comes to me cooking.
I'm not trying to ruin it,
Cooking
but
with certain things.
I
Oh,
feel
I
you.
don't want to eat this because it do this. Oh, I can't eat this because it got to do with this. Oh, I can't do. So what are we supposed to eat then? Like,
A whole uh, fruits, vegetables,
you
and
be killing me,
alkaline food.
killing me.
But yeah, so yeah, no, but yeah, I like to understand certainty a little bit too much because,
Hmm.
and I think that might be very left brain to me. Like I'm too logical sometimes, and I'm like,
I mean,
yeah,
it's a
just
good
chill.
and a bad thing, but
Yeah, of course,
because
like
you be
anything
in here
else.
watching your lectures and stuff like that, I would never.
Hmm.
Um, you won't catch me watching no type of lecture. I'm just letting you know
Right.
the school days are over with. Sorry, not happening.
Listening.
I watch a good podcast if it got a good message in it. That's good
Yeah.
because that's the only way I'm catching it. Like I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Put me to sleep.
Go ahead and read the next one, baby.
The second one, variety.
Hmm.
What is it? Healthy and
Yeah, healthy and unhealthy aspects of variety. Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
So the healthy version is learning new things, trying new foods, traveling, finding new hobbies slash passions, engaging in stimulating conversations, watching movies we've never watched,
Mhm.
meeting new people, finding new challenges.
Mhm. Mhm.
Unhealthy is alcohol and drugs, self sabotage, picking fights with significant others, when we feel bored,
Mhm.
cheating.
Yeah, etc. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So this is my comment, right? So I did say I think we need more variety in our relationship, like different type of date ideas, different type of romance ideas, and different type of even sex ideas. Shit. I mean, would you do you agree with that? Do you think so?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. I feel like yeah, because um I feel like I sometimes personally, I can self sabotage when it comes to overthinking about ways to just be romantic or different places we could go on days or
Yeah, just do it.
just yeah. Sometimes you just gotta just do
Just do it. Go with the flow.
it.
Take a
And
page out my book.
I mean, sometimes I do, and sometimes it working, and sometimes it don't. And I be like this don't be working, or this don't be hitting like I wanted to hit, and that'd be my thing. So that's where the certainty piece comes in. So
Hmm.
yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna just start trying shit. Fuck it, just be a the male version of Tasia on the risk factor and shit.
I mean, it could only go one or two ways, good or bad. Just do it. Like,
and I want more good than bad. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Or I'm sorry. Let me read the next one. So, the healthy and unhealthy aspects of significance.
Mm-hmm.
Is the healthy part is developing a positive identity, allowing your uniqueness to be expressed to the world, accomplishing goals, developing a unique sense of style, adopting belief systems that reflect your importance. The unhealthy side of that is tearing other people down, rescuing others, which is huge, committing violent acts that get attention, and developing a negative identity. You know, what's interesting about developing a negative identity for me
Mm-hmm.
um, is I feel like I did a complete 180 between, or in perspective and negative identity, if you will, between um, being a teenager and being an adult. I remember when I was a teenager, I used to think everything. I used to think everything was gonna go bad. I thought I thought that things were just never gonna work out. I thought that anything that I tried was going to fail, not just in relationships, but like in trying to be cool, trying to wear certain clothes, or all my friends was going to like somehow abandon me, or you know what I'm saying? Like I always had this negative perspective, and I'm like, fam, like why the fuck do you think like this? And I realized like it was because I had like, trust issues with, things that happened in the past and stuff. And I'm like, bro, you got to get out of that. Like things are not as bad as you make them out to be. They are a lot more productive. They're a lot more positive. There's a lot more to life than the way you seeing shit right now. You need to grow the fuck up. And when I
Mm-hmm.
did, I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Now I look, when people have like a negative perspective of stuff, I kind of look down on them in a sense. Like, why do you always think everything finna go bad? Everything
Mm-hmm.
can't go bad. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So yeah.
Maybe they ain't never experienced nothing go good. So
Shit, that's a lie. You got it. That's a lie like a motherfucker. Because life is about balance, right? And the thing is, yes, life is gonna hit your ass hard. Shit gonna get negative in periods of times in our lives without question. I'm not knocking that part.
mm-hmm.
The choice or the point that I'm making is about having the perspective and the perception of looking at it through a lens of positivity. When shit happens, it's bad, and yes, it's gonna happen, and yeah, you're gonna feel down about it. Yeah, cool. But
Mm-hmm.
like this your life. Like, yo, make this shit happen, bro. Fuck that. Fuck feeling like a victim in your own skin.
Mm-hmm.
Develop all the things, the skills, the attributes, the ideas you need to build yourself. Yeah. So that's how I feel. You want to read the next one, baby?
What's the next one? Love.
Love, yeah.
Um, what day? Healthy is sharing, intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
openness, becoming a part of organizations,
Mm-hmm.
teams, and groups that are healthy,
Mm-hmm.
developing compassion,
Yeah. Yeah.
spending time in nature, understanding, and nature understanding. What is that? Okay. Cultivating an understanding and recognition of oneness, healthy sex, healthy physical affection,
Mm-hmm.
quality time with others, connecting with yourself, developing spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Unhealthy is self-sacrificing,
Yeah.
joining gangs, unhealthy sexual interactions,
Yeah.
seeking out pity by being sick or having problems consistently.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Isn't that a disease that
What is it called? Oh my gosh, I saw it on the thing a couple weeks ago with you. Hypochondriac.
dang, I thought that in my head, but I was like, nah, don't let me say nothing else wrong.
Listen. See, she was uncertain. Anyway, yo ass over here fucking. See, she wants certainty. All right, y'all playing hypochondriac. Yes.
Because I thought I
So
was making up a word, but
nah,
mhm, okay.
but yeah, hypochondriac is I think a perfect example of this, right? Like
Well, a level of seeking attention, but not per se
hmm
love. I mean,
yeah,
they can. This is like for those relationships that you see on social media or the stories that you hear about on social media.
yeah,
Me and you dating, you don't want to talk to me no more, or you be like, we've been dating for years,
hmm
then we break up. You don't want to talk to me no more. Then you start faking illnesses to get my attention,
hmm
for me to start talking to you again, check up on you because you know I still
got this connection to you.
yeah, kind of care about you, or
Yeah.
because y'all been in a relationship for so long,
hmm
oh, he gonna care about me if I get sick or if I'm in the hospital. So
Or
I'm a
if
or
I get pregnant or some stupid shit like that. Sorry, go ahead.
oh yeah, that's that faking a pregnancy junk and having fake
Mm,
ultrasounds and all this other stuff, buying a fake baby bump.
Nick,
You people are widows. Just
listen,
listen, that is next level sick. Like
crazy. Uh,
you need a psychiatrist.
yeah, you do. And let me state clearly for the record, you can't get pregnant your way into somebody loving you. You can't cry and make somebody love you. There's nothing
Mm-mm.
you can do to make anybody love you. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
The only thing you could do is be yourself and hope
And
and pray
that
that
you
the right
find
person
somebody that loves you
find the
for
right
yourself.
person. Because
Mm-hmm.
you cannot make anybody love you. You can't make nobody do nothing. You can influence somebody, but even then that's not making them.
Mm-hmm.
You just pointed them in a direction and they start walking in that bitch. So, horse and water, motherfucker. But yeah. It's funny. I know somebody who used to always try to get pity from their family by always either faking sick or becoming sick or snitching on people to get attention and affection and love. I'm like, bro, like, to me as a child when I saw that, I was like, yo, that's a little something off about this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I never understood it until we got older. Like, oh, that's what you're doing. Got it. Got it. Trying to get love by
Mm-hmm.
snitching, by faking sick. You're trying to seek attention in all the wrong ways. And that shit, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit look pitiful. But yeah. Anyway. The next one is expansion, right? The healthy and unhealthy parts of expansion.
Mm-hmm.
The healthy part of expansion is healthy challenges, learning, improving upon your current situation, trying to make more money, following your bliss, changing, developing new ways to approach problems so that they benefit your growth. We talked about that last podcast a little bit. Let me say that again. Developing new ways to approach problems so that they benefit your growth.
Oh yeah.
Listening to other people's thoughts and taking what serves you from that what they say, which is important because you should be learning. You should be learning from other people's mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
right? The unhealthy aspect of expansion is pushing yourself too hard. I preached to the choir with that one. Never taking the path of least resistance. Unhealthy challenges. Only learning things the hard way. Hard-headed ass motherfucker. Anyway, being unable to listen to other people, letting things get to the breaking point before you improve them. I ain't gonna hold you. They talking about me right there. Cause sometimes I be letting, bro. It's been transparent moment. There's been boxers that I've had that I've let just rip and fall apart, and I still be wearing the bitches, and I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? Grow the fuck up. Like, what do you? Why do us as men? We got listen, brothers, men. I need us to start having no holes in our drawers, no holes in our socks. Okay, from here on out, as if you a man, shouldn't be no holes in your shit. All right, okay, I'm done. I'm done. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you learning things the hard way.
Mm-hmm. It's funny. Typically, when it comes to certain things, I don't learn them the hard way. But I think God gave me two things that are not good. Right?
Mm-hmm.
God gave me a bit of being naive or naivete, whatever you want to call it, and arrogance. So it's like I'm both clueless, and at the same time, my clueless, I'm arrogant in my clueless. It's like, oh, I don't give a fuck if it look crazy. I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah.
Which in one way, like, is good because it serves me very, very well. But
That's
in
a
another way,
that's
it's
because it's
horrible.
part of that certainty that you got. You swear you be knowing shit, and it's like
No, I don't think that's it. I think
in certain stuff, not like knowledge wise, but like when it
Mhm,
comes to, well, I guess knowledge wise in certain things. But
mhm,
if you think you know how something go,
mhm,
then you be like, okay, yeah, that's how it go. And I'll be like, and if I say no, and you be like, nah, I'm telling you, that's how it go. And I'm like,
mhm,
all right.
mhm.
And then when it don't go that way, I'm like,
Give me an example.
I'm trying to think. You always do this.
Well, yeah, ask for an example
Yeah.
about
Like, bro, I just try to
certainty.
give a situation,
Mhm.
but
The,
I
re-
don't
the
be knowing. It's
the reason why I'm asking that is because is because I'm trying to see different parts of my personality and to see if what you're gonna say is matches what I'm gonna say.
I
Hold on,
can't think
hold on. No, let me
of an
let me let me
example.
give an example.
Okay.
So I have this thing sometimes where even with recording my workout specifically,
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I'm like, I know that this don't look the best. I know this is gonna look crazy until I get it right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how it's gonna look, but I'm gonna
Okay.
just do it anyway. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Right? Like I have this thing about me where there is a better way and a greater way to do it. There's always gonna be this thing where I can approach it better, but I do it, and if it come out crazy, it's like, you know what, fuck it. At least I tried it and at least I did it. That 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 me trying things on my own at my own pace and at my own on the own my own individual like journey, even like podcasting, like I don't know how this shit finna turn out, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
just try. And if it look crazy, cool. Like if there's ways that this shit could be better, I'm open. Please tell me. Hit us up on
No.
Instagram DM. But the point I'm making is like I don't mind looking crazy and being naive about it. I'm gonna be arrogant enough to be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna try this shit. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. So that's what I'm thinking. I think you think it's something else.
I'm thinking something else.
Yeah. That's why I asked for an example for clarity.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of an example, but I know for a fact it ain't gonna come to me right now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Um,
And I know that there's been times where I was like, oh yeah, so this it has to work like this, or there's been times where you was like, oh, look at this, and I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, well the reason why that happened was because of this, and you was like, that's not why. That's not why. And I'm like,
the level of confidence and strong and wrong. Like, no.
yeah,
Like there's been multiple occasions when you had that same type of ideology, and then it's
yeah.
like, and then the outcome goes in my favor. I'd be like, bro, this is what I was just telling you, but you
Hmm.
don't listen to me.
Hmm.
I can see the
That's funny. Sometimes you be right. And then sometimes I'll be right. Like
future.
I'm not gonna say it's 50-50 because I don't pay attention to it that much. But there are times where like I'll be like, oh, or like a funny example that I can remember right now is I remember one time when I had bought like the little snorkel goggle things. And we lived in the other
Hmm.
part of Miramar that we lived in. And we went to the pool. And at first she was like, why you bought this? And I'm like, it's because I wanted to buy it. Like, why she
Hmm.
like I be in my mind, y'all, I'll be like, why she tripping about something that's so trivial? Right.
Bro, because money.
And
Hello.
but I'm like, okay, I spent, let's say I spent $12-$16 on the thing.
Yeah, but you have a this is about to go into a whole financial thing, but you like to spend little amounts of dollars on little stuff.
Hmm.
That little stuff each time adds up.
Yes, it does.
So that's why I be like, you don't be mindful about what you spend it on.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. So that's why
Hmm.
I'm be like, why you buying that? Or be like, you don't need that. Like,
Hmm.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because that stuff add up. Well, you still here spending little buying this, $6 this, $5 that, $12 that. And you be like,
Hmm.
oh, it's nothing. It done added up to $100 that you could have
Hmm.
saved aside. Cause you
Yeah.
all that little stuff that you bought, you
That's fair.
didn't need it.
True. But now, y'all, now here
Mhm.
comes the question, right?
Mhm.
When I bought the goggles, at first she was like, why the fuck you buy all this? And then she put them bitches
Because you
on.
bought
Wait, time
three.
out, time out, time out, time out. I think no, we already had two, and I bought an extra one because I wanted to see the difference between
Which
the ones
one?
that without the nose thing, without the nose guard, and the ones with the nose guard.
Oh, it was a big snorkel one.
Yeah. So anyway, I bought that one, right? Trying to, just trying something a little different. Even though it costs money, yes, you're right. However, I just wanted to try something a little different. Fuck it. Didn't she say she liked variety? I'm confused. Anyway, the point I'm making is when
To a certain
you
degree.
when she complained at first,
Mhm.
like, why he buying this? Da, 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 da. And then she put it on. She's like, I kind of like this. And I'm like for $16, bro, I'm not finna not
It's
pay
not
for it.
about me not liking it or
Hmm.
liking it.
Hmm.
It's the fact that I probably would have saw it myself and be like, oh, cool, I would have tried it. But I'm not gonna spend money on it until I got enough money where I could feel like, okay, you would just buy it. And in that moment,
Mm.
it had to be financial because I'm like, why are you buying more if we already got two at the house?
Because I think at that time we were trying to learn how to swim, and I was like, let me see the difference between the different type of goggles. That's it. That's it. It was that simple.
That ain't enough to spend a coin, in my opinion.
It is for me.
See, this is why I need full control. Full control. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
and this is why you'll never get it.
I ain't got no choice.
Because the way in which we operate, while I do need, like I said in other episodes, I do need to save more. Clearly, the problem I have is not just a saving problem; it's the problem to have the ability to get the things that I also desire. So yeah, that's all it is. Like if I see something I really like or I want to try, I'm not like out here spending our rent money. You know what I mean? Which I know you, but
I know, but you're spending the money that you could save. That's my problem.
Yeah, but I need to invest that money to be able to spend it how I like.
Backtrack. When I say full control, not like controlling your finances. Well, kind of already, but not control my finances. No, I mean like getting the money to save, and then you can do whatever with the rest. You make enough money for me to go ahead. Now you have fun with the rest because you don't want to save. Well, you want to, but you don't.
Yeah, I mean, if yes and no, I do need to save more. Yes, but to me, and I guess the way I look at finances, which I know this ain't the topic, but we here, saving will never save you. Only investments will. You literally, everybody thinks that saving is going to save them in the future, and it don't. The only thing that helps wait. The only thing that helps you is investing in the future. You can literally, your money has to work faster and harder than you do. And your savings can. So that's why I'm like, I'd rather find a way to invest my money than to save it. So if I don't find a lucrative investment, or I mean, I do need to do both. I'm not saying you shouldn't save money. You should, but investing is it's so much better than saving, because all you need is like one crazy incident and your money is all fucked up. Even your savings is fucked up. So, but I should save. I'm not knocking saving. Save.
You said one crazy incident, your savings is messed up?
Can be fucked up, yes.
What you mean?
Like, as in, like, I don't know, somebody can just have a fucked up car accident, or a crazy incident with their house, whether it's a natural disaster, fire, etc. I've seen people who saved like buku money, like thousands of dollars, and then like something happens to them, and then like whether they go through a medical crisis or their family needs help with a funeral or a home or this, that, and the third.
But for some people, that's exactly what the savings is for.
No, I'm not knocking that, but to me, it wipes out your savings and you already back to zero, and then you're still struggling. As opposed to a person who would invest. No, I'm just telling you what I've seen. I'm not saying. Wait, hold up. I'm not saying that it's impossible for your savings not to be a safety net for you. It is, but to me, the people who make out the best, even when a life crisis happens, are the people who invest and take from their investments and they save.
I feel like you're thinking about savings in the wrong way.
Okay.
You're thinking of savings as, oh, you save whatever you have left and put it in the savings, build that up or whatever. And then if something happens, you obviously, yes, gonna have to end up using that savings. But the savings is not, you're not spending out of your savings all the time. You're not depending on your savings either. Your savings is just a cushion for in the case if said instances happen, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for that. So if it does, in the event something does happen and your account does get wiped out, because you're gonna be upset that your savings, you just spent all your savings, but it's not gonna hurt you financially. You still have your other money, your bills are still being paid. You just have to now rebuild back your savings. It's not hurting you financially.
So I'm not. If that's what you receive from that, or what you think,
because you said that, then you struggling all over again. I'm like, but you're not struggling. You're just back at square one, saving again. You back at zero, building up the savings, but you use that money for example, if you wasn't saving and you had all these things popping up, then you got to take it out the money, your
Mm.
paycheck, you ain't even pay your bills.
Mhm.
Now you struggling
Yeah.
because you ain't have nothing to, on
There's
the
a cushion,
side,
right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, to that you could just take from that and not feel bothered because
Mhm.
hey, I saved for it.
Yeah.
I got money set aside. Here you go.
Right,
It
right,
ain't
right.
affecting me like that.
Right.
That's what savings is.
Right.
Not you just pretty much said that because you said struggling. So that make
Mhm.
it seem like, oh, I just my saving. Oh my god, I'm broke. Oh my god, I don't know how to pay this. No, 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 no.
Well, I get. I'm sorry. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you should save, right? That's not the point I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that even when you do save, it's not enough to cover even the craziest of expenses. You are back to square one, and to me, I'd rather not be back to square one at all. I'd rather have something that even when I have a savings, it's like even when I have a savings set aside, yes, it's gonna cover whatever this incident or this accident or whatever happens is. But I'm also going to have something that's making me so much money that it's almost like I'm not back at square one. I don't
I
like the
mean,
feeling of
there's
being
not a
back at square
such.
one.
I mean, you ain't got to put your money in the regular savings account either.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, of
There's
course.
other accounts out here that's more interest bearing than these puny little savings accounts that
Yeah.
these places are offering.
Mhm.
So that ain't, to me, that's not a problem for me.
It's not a problem for me either.
But it's also like you giving all this advice about saving it, but you ain't doing either.
I'm doing both. What you talking about? Well, I'm not doing saving. I am investing though.
I know you. Well, not really.
Yeah, yeah. What are you talking about?
We're investing in what?
Dogecoin, cryptos, stocks.
But you only got a little bit in that.
Yeah, I know, but because it's,
But that's not making much.
I mean, now it's not making much, but in the past it has,
But
and because and technically also I got a life insurance policy which is hella bread in there right now, but I can't cash it out because it takes about 2 to 3 years for it to mature. But that's neither here
I'm
nor
not
there.
talking about no life insurance policy.
But that's part of an investment um, portfolio, if you will.
I guess.
I'm just saying, like, but I get the point of having a savings because you should have one.
Mm-hmm.
My fear or my perception is that you can't just rely on a savings, if that makes sense. That's all. You should have a savings. Savings is important, and I need to develop a real relationship with saving more consistently. Yes, but savings, it will help you, it will save you, but it isn't the best way to save you. Let me say it that way.
An investment is.
Yeah.
But when the market crash and then is all your money gone, how is that gonna save you?
Depending on what kind of investment you got. If it's in index funds, even if the market crashes, you lose no money.
Yeah, you can have all that. I'll stick to my savings
Oh well.
because I ain't playing with my money.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm not knocking savings.
Mm-mm.
I'm not knocking savings at all. I'm just saying. All right. So the last one before we get out of here, y'all, is contribution. Right.
Uh-huh.
So the healthy and unhealthy parts of contribution are random acts of kindness. Y'all loud out there. Sorry. Contribution, healthy, random acts of kindness, being a part of things you believe in, letting your gifts express themselves to this world, help others when it feels good to do so, right? And giving just
Mm-hmm.
because it brings you joy to give. And lastly is focusing on the solution. Unhealthy is becoming the contrast that inspires other people's expansion into a better place, right? So an unhealthy version would be like what Hitler did to for world peace, right? He kind of robbed everybody of world peace, things like that. So yeah, I mean, contribution I think is real heavy, which I feel like in order to contribute something, you got to really, really want to be a part of a community.
Mm-hmm.
And um, it's weird. I do really feel like as a black man, I want to help build the black community. The biggest part of that though is sometimes everybody who say they about building ain't really about building. They just, it's a lot of lip service and a lot of selfishness going on. So, but I'll never give up on my people. But it's interesting to want to contribute, but looking at the reality of it sometimes can be just scary. So yeah. What you think about like what do you think about like having random acts of kindness or letting your gifts express themselves in the world, baby? What do you think your
Mm.
gifts are, love? Let me ask you that.
What do you mean by gifts? Like,
What do you think that I guess God put in you to express to the world and not give a fuck attitude?
um, I don't know. Trying to figure that out.
You know what I think one of your gifts is, low key, is your ability to keep things simple,
Okay.
right? Like you simplify everything, which
Mhm.
can be good. It can be both good and bad at times, but you simplify everything. And I think people who can watch you and learn from you, if they understand, like, yo, keep your process simple. Stop overthinking. Like that's partially what you do for me sometimes. I'm like, I wish that life was as simple as how you make it sometimes. I'd be like, oh, that would be blissful. But so
Well,
there's
what do I make simple?
I don't know, like specifically what I mean when I say that is like the way in which you see people.
Mhm.
Like you quick, well, we're both quick to cut people off, but I would say maybe you more so than me. I don't know. But like for you, it just things don't bother you like that. With me, I'd be like things I'll allow things to bother me when they shouldn't. And I'm
Mhm.
like, why do I got this guilt feeling that I have about X, about
Mhm.
why I'm doing this. And with you just be like, it's over. And it's funny how like I'll have that with like guilt, and then you'll have that with like something. You'll have that with, let's say, for example, shame or whatever. And I'd be like, it's funny to see how we kind of interact with certain things differently,
Mhm.
with different emotions differently. Like,
Mhm.
cause I'd be like, yo, that really bothered me. I don't know why that bothered me so much. And then if with you, it'll just roll off the chest.
Mhm.
And then vice versa. Like I'm like, why the fuck that bother her so much? That shouldn't be bothering her. And it like, and if for you, it'd be like a big thing or a thing that like get under your skin, and it's like you can't shake it easily. And I'm like, mm,
It's probably because it built up.
mm,
I don't really care about too much or let too much bother me.
yeah,
So if you really see me feeling some type of way, it's because I let little stuff
build.
build,
Mm-hmm.
build, build, and now I'm like over it.
Mm, yeah. So okay, don't let. We got to make sure we don't let nothing build up on Bay. Um, any closing thoughts before we leave, babe?
Nah, I don't really got nothing.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
all right, y'all. So as we wrap, man, listen, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to build this. All right. So we got
Mm-hmm.
some things coming. Listen. And remember, reach out to us on Instagram DMs. Send your dilemmas with family or friends. Tell us about your coworkers that get on your nerves. Ask for any type of relationship advice, man. We here for y'all.
Yeah, let's get us to 50 subscribers. We got
Shoot.
28.
Shoot, let's
Mm-hmm.
get us to 100 subscribers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to 50 first, but shit, let's get to 100. Why not?
I
Fuck it.
wanted to say 100, but baby steps, like 50
Hmm.
first, and
Okay,
then I get
fine.
100.
Let's get to
Right.
50 first, okay?
And for the Instagram, if you're not following us, follow
Follow us.
us.
Yeah, follow us on IG, man, at Relationship Wise.
Yeah, because what do we got?
Relationship WHYS. Okay, Relationship Wise. Okay.
We got 21 followers on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
28 subscribers. Let's get both of them to 50.
Let's get them to 50. That's what I want to do.
That's easy.
Yeah, by the end of the year,
Because
I'm trying to be monetized. Stop
some of
playing.
the people that we see that be watching, y'all not even followers. So just
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and
Right.
follow.
Go ahead and follow us. Go ahead and follow us. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so this has been Relationship Wise. I'm Terrell, and this is.
Tasia.
We'll see y'all later. Peace.